Hey there, how you doing? Dave Allred, the Real Barman from barpatrol.net. Today I'm going to talk to you quickly about draft beer lines. How important is it to keep them clean and how often should you do it? So let's address the first question. How important is it? You're in a bar and restaurant. Everything should always be clean at all times. This is why we have health inspectors coming in and checking things out to make sure no one gets sick. With beer lines, it doesn't happen as often that someone will get sick, but craft beer distributors take a long time to make their beer taste good. So if you don't keep it clean, it's gonna taste horrible. It's like wine producers coming in, making a nice wine, and then you put it in a bacteria, yeast-filled wine bottle, and then try to drink it. Blech. So let's talk about what can happen if you don't clean your beer lines. First of all, calcium deposits can build up. These are called beer stones. They cause little flakes to build up in there, and then they get into the beer, totally change the taste of the beer. It's awful. Also, with a calcium deposit, if they build up enough, it's gonna choke off the line so that it doesn't flow out very well. Next thing that can happen is the yeast buildup. Not only does it change the taste of the beer, it just looks gross. It gets all over the faucet, all over the drains. If it's not clean, it starts coming out like pus. It's absolutely disgusting. And of course, the last thing that can happen is bacteria buildup, and we all know how bad bacteria is. In the case of beer, it turns it cloudy, it turns it sour, gives it a horrible smell, even the smell of sulfur, which is like rotten eggs, and nobody's coming back to your place if your beer smells like rotten eggs. So, how often should you have your beer lines cleaned? I'm preaching once a week. I've heard once every 2 weeks, I've even heard once a month. This is not good enough. Once a week, you need to have the lines flushed out. Which brings us to our last question, who should flush out the lines? If you know how to do it and you have a system, that's great, but to me, the beer vendors can do it. They have people to do it, and if they say they're not gonna do it, play them against each other. Say, that's fine, we'll go with this distributor, we'll carry their beer because they like to clean our lines. Suddenly, magically, someone will appear to clear the lines. Talk to your vendors, they should do it. There you go. Now you know the importance of cleaning your draft beer lines. I'm Dave Allred, the Real Barman. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Visit me at therealbarman.com and barpatrol.net. I'm out. Cheers. Oh, that's clean.